Welcome back to the Grow Your Girl channel. I am Cheri, delighted to have you here. And today we're going to talk about something that got the #1 views last year of the videos that I did, or actually this year in 2025, and that was how I killed my plants. Now in that one, I did a fern plant, which actually is growing happily upstairs, and it made it through, and we got like 27,000 views. I'll link that below here. But today I'm going to talk about plant rescue. It's what we've got to do sometimes with our plants, because I don't care if you've been gardening or working with indoor plants for years or not. It happens to all of us. Now this one, I thought this was a pretty little vase, and so or pot, and I put it in here. What can happen if you don't have drainage in a pot is that it will be fine unless you overwater it, which I ended up doing, and the water just never seems to go away. I watered this probably 2 weeks ago and it's still moist, and you can see what it's done to it. So we're going to go through this. We're also going to go downstairs and check out what's happening with our hydroponic garden downstairs, which I'm excited because there's little babies coming up. But first we're going to work with these, including this succulent, which had the most beautiful little flowers on it, but it is just, since I moved it indoors, it is not happy, but it's got green and it's got a chance to live. So all we really need to do for this one is to cut it back, and I will do that right. I mean, actually, this is kind of therapeutic, I think, when you kind of cut things back. But I will tell you with succulents, and then we'll come back to the peperomia, but with succulents, like, they are so tough, which is why I love them so much. And in just moments, we'll be able to get this little baby back and in shape so that it can grow again. I've got several of these that just didn't like coming outdoors to indoors, which will happen if you watched our indoor garden video a couple of weeks ago, which I'll put a link to that too below. But look at how it's already starting to look better. And yeah, and if you can get in there and look at that, like, look at that in just this little bit of time, how much it's got some life. We'll keep it, I'll update you in the weeks ahead on how this guy is doing. But I think for the most part, I've made a horrible mess, but hey, so it goes with the indoor garden. All right, so there's that. Then with the peperomia, what I'm going to do is simply try to get it out of here. And it just be soft and easy with and there's a lot of rocks in here. I can feel it. But I'm going to hope that this makes it. And that's all we can count on sometimes, right? Is hope. And as I put it in here, I was gonna put my gloves on, but you know how that goes sometimes. Much bigger pot, a lot more drainage available to you. And this guy, I will get all these little dead leaves off as well. But that's really about it. I'll give it a light watering and just let it probably put a little fertilizer on it too in a couple of days. Let it kind of revive from this transplant, and we will go from there. But that's really what you want to look at, is how do you get it in a well-drained pot and keep it from being so sad. Don't give up too early on your plants. I guess that's what I want to say. Here is also, same thing with these amaryllis bulbs. These are from last year, and over the holidays. And I've got 2 of these coming back. You can see this little one. So that's why if you put them in a dark place over the winter, sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. And these 2 have come back. This one, the bulb feels really good. It feels solid, so I have a strong feeling it will too.
Did you mean a dark place over the summer?
Did I say the summer?
You said the winter.
Oh, this summer. Thank you. Thanks. You know, it's nice when your cameraman can
Well, I
help
was just
you.
kind of sort of paying attention. It's like when you have a brand new manicure from yesterday, and what do you do today? You dig your hands in the dirt.
I know, right? Forget about the gloves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I wasn't gonna say anything, but hey.
but of course he always does.
Yeah, well, I forget about
A
that.
cameraman who has something to say. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
So that's really what I wanted to show you here. I also wanted to show you one of the things I got in this pot right down here.
Or that one.
Right there is this little tree that I got, which is called a, hold on, let me grab it. It's not, I thought it was one thing and it is another. It's called a gold crest Monterey cypress. I was having also, the plants that were in here were not doing so well, and I thought this would be lovely for the holidays, and I'm gonna get some flowering something, African violets or something, maybe even a poinsettia or two that I'll put in here over the holidays, and that's gonna happen here. So that's what's happening right now in this room. With all that, we're gonna head downstairs. We're gonna look at what's going on with the hydroponics and how they're growing. They're going so good. All right, let's head downstairs. And here is a quick update on what is happening with the hydroponic system of gardens that I am giving a try. We've got, coming up, we've got our perpetual spinach is sprouting, our butterhead, let's see if I can get this in focus, our butterhead lettuce is sprouting, purple kohlrabi, and red mustard. Sorry for the focus. A little bit of brine, which I'm gonna check out what brine is. I'm not really sure. Does anybody know? And then this green Jut Sol, which is kind of a bok choy, I have come to learn. And then last but not least is the kale coming up. So it's been cool this week. Oh, a little bit over here with bull's blood. Now, I am not sure what that is, but we will find out. But it's been cool this week, getting updates, letting me know when it's been watered. The other thing I discovered this week is that this material that the seeds are in, it's called rock wool, and I am doing some investigating about that. One of the things I have learned is that it is not sustainable because it is actually somehow spun from rocks, but you could like put it in, if you had a rock driveway like we do, you could put it in your driveway and put it outside, in that way it just won't compost. So all very interesting. But as I get my updates, I'll put an update here on the screen so you can get an idea of how the app works with this. And that is the update from here. We're going to now head outside and show you the bat poop. All right, away we go. Okay, so one of our outdoor chores has been to take care of, this might look like a pile of poop to you, and you're exactly right. And Ed, where is that poop coming from?
Up there.
Up there, which is our little bat house.
Been there for about 20 years. They're got quite a family. They come back every year from Mexico. Brown bats, they eat piles and piles of mosquitoes.
Yes, they do. And they leave piles of poop behind, which happens to be great for the garden. And the name of it is out of my head right at this moment. Starts with the G.
Guar?
Guar? We'll put it on. We'll put the name of it on the screen here because we can't remember it.
I can't remember it. I knew an hour ago, but I forgot.
I know. We were just talking about it. So what we have here is just a bag of topsoil that we got at the local garden center for about $5. Of course, the bat poop was free, and it's one of the best poops you can have. So my darling, wonderful husband,
I was volunteered
to put it in with the dirt because we're going to mix it in with the dirt, and then we have a special spot we're going to take it to. And here we go, scooping the poop. Ooh, it's amazing. Oh, it goes in one fell swoop.
The poop. What all rhymes with poop? Oh, there we go. As easy as that. I can't believe we've been talking about this for so long, and it isn't really a simplistic thing, but when you have a lot of things to get done around the yard and the garden,
Well, it's not like a
top priority.
yeah, and it smells pretty acidic, so it's you
Is
know
it smelly?
yeah. Well, not now. It's last year we had a little more water, but
Yeah, and it's kind of froze up a little bit
it's
too, right?
dry and
Because we've had some cold nights, but yeah, there's our bat house. I think it's pretty cool. When we first moved in here, they were inside of our front porch area, and we decided that we didn't like that. We didn't like the front porch area. That's where we put our sunroom. This is the side of our sunroom, and we put the bats up there.
yeah, they're pretty cool.
We didn't want to dehome them, so
they come back every year and they have babies and they eat plenty of mosquitoes and they fly around at night. They're pretty cool to watch them in the evenings.
yeah,
And
just right at dusk.
yeah, it's pretty neat. But they don't get all the mosquitoes, that's for sure, but they do their best.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great if they got all of them? Yeah. All right, most of our trees, as you can see, have gone dormant at this point in time. Our apple tree is the last to go.
Pretty incredible warm fall.
Yeah, it's been, well, you know, and it's one of those things you enjoy the warm days, but you know it's not great for the plants we've been watering, etc. All right, so shall we take it over to where we're going to put it?
We shall take it over there.
I'll just follow along with the camera. How about
Along
that?
with the we.
Yeah, well, I mean you, me,
Kitty,
Luna,
of course,
Abby.
we're having a good time with it.
The whole gangs.
We have to look like we kind of know what we're doing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we're pretty good. I think so.
So yeah, I just let me get a close up of that. Yeah, it just is totally in there. And away we go.
There we go.
All right.
We'll go, let's go that way.
We'll go out that way. So I'm going to go ahead and take you with us. So I haven't talked about it much here on our vlog, but we created a new space this past spring and summer that will probably do something on here pretty soon, right? We have more time over the winter to talk about it, but we call it our teepee circle, TIPI, because we hope to get a teepee on there one day. Just a vision I had one night about having a teepee.
I'm not quite convinced. Every time we say we're going to do it, we get these just incredible windstorms that don't hold anything down, and you think, how the heck are we going to hold a teepee down there? Because the last one took all of the stakes down, and it was so strong. It really blew a lot of stuff. I can't imagine a 20-foot high teepee lasting. So
this is, to give you an idea, there's our house over there, and the garden, the main garden, and then here's our other acre that we have the
it's
teepee.
kind of cool. It's
circle.
Nice. It's a nice little thing.
God, it's just a beautiful day today too.
It's ridiculous. It's so nice.
All right, so the other thing that I did over the summer is that as I deadheaded our sunflowers, I put them here because the vision, let me share the vision here, is that whether we do, I did this little artwork out here this summer too, because we knew we were going to get the teepee this summer, is that there will be sunflowers all around this area come next summer. So, and I'm just thinking that we just sprinkle that on top of...
Yeah, whatever you want. You want to bunch them up more, or you want to leave them
Nope,
spread?
just like where they are.
Okay.
I think they'll be great. And the birds have been eaten off of them, but what has remained hopefully will be some beautiful sunflowers here come next summer. We also planted these trees and put some water out here for them, and they should be growing beautifully by next summer. Oh, there he is with the shovel. All right. So just,
Like a little bit on top of that like that.
Yeah, or maybe even more deeper.
What do you want? Just like that?
Yeah.
Just on top of each one?
Or just as you see them, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what is now our sunflower bed, we're looking at changing that out next year and putting more evergreens in that bed
Yeah, it'll look nicer, I think.
for some
More
continuity.
aesthetically. Sunflowers seem to go kind of crazy every year.
They do. So we're hoping they go crazy over here. Repurposing our sunflowers, though I know we'll get some in the garden over there. There's Luna
Well,
and
they've been there
Abby.
for 25 years.
Yeah. So we'll just keep doing this.
Sure.
And as Ed keeps putting down this special blend of compost, which again is a mixture of topsoil and the bat poop called guano. One thing to let you know, it's really quite a delicacy, and not to eat for us, but for plants. It's rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which makes it a excellent natural fertilizer. And historically, just a little fun note, is that it has been harvested for gunpowder and soil enrichment for many, many years. So something you probably never knew about the bat poop, also called guano, that we are looking forward to having in this part of our acreage, and hopefully if all goes well and all connects between the sunflower seeds and the guano, that we will have beautiful sunflowers to share with you here in the spring. Just a little bit more of those sunflowers. We put quite a few over here over the season. I like to think about this as experimentation. You just never know what you're going to find next. And after all these years of gardening, over 40 years of gardening, I'm always learning something new, whether it's indoors or outdoors, that really brings my excitement for gardening, because I get to learn so much. And as we created this new space outdoors, it's going to give a little more to the trees here and let everybody join in. But experiment, try new things that you haven't in the garden, because that is the fun of it, to be sure. With that, let's head back indoors and say goodbye for this week. And as I finish up today's video inside, remember that you can do so much inside as well as outside. Be sure to check your plants often, because you can catch problems, nip them in the bud. Whether you're growing flowers or anything inside, anything is possible. If you have questions about today's episode, please leave them in the comments. Would love to hear your thoughts or what you might be growing that we can learn from as well. Until next week, remember to plant often and to always do it with love.